channel. Welcome, 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 welcome back. Sorry, I've been inactive in this type of I've been inactive in this, this channel. But it's May now, and lately I've been working. I've been working on myself lately. April 2023 was probably one of my worst months. At least top 5 worst months of my life. I don't know if I can say number 1. You know what? I'm gonna go and say it. This has been that what I can remember. This has been the worst. April's been the worst month of this year out of my entire life, and I'm gonna tell you why. So, as if you guys keep up with my videos, all my subscribers, you know that I got a job. At in the beginning of April. I don't remember exactly when, because I just trying to erase everything. I don't care anymore. So I got a job at this new place, and I was getting paid pretty decent, and all that stuff. So I went there, and the bozo that hired me, I guess we had a miscommunication, because when he was talking to me, explaining the job and or whatever, it's very difficult to understand him. I got some words, and in other words, they were just very confusing. But I was like, yeah, right, okay, good, yes. But he sounded like this. Well, you're gonna go this, and then you're gonna do that. So I got some words. I didn't get some words, so I didn't know, exactly. He asked me a question, and I'm like, yeah, which was true, but I'm not gonna get into much detail. The point is, I got fired. I got fired because, and it wasn't because I got hired for like a week, and then when I came back, they brought me in. They're like, hey, because lack of experience that you have in this certain stuff. I know it's similar to what you used to, but it's not exactly what we do here. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to let you go. Once I heard unfortunately, you don't even have to finish the sentence. I know what's coming, but I didn't mind it. It just sucks that I quit my other job. I should have just stayed on both jobs, just to see how it would have went. But and I would have got points, and then and let's say like what happened. I got fired. I would have went back. Like, hey, I'm sorry. I've been going through some stuff lately. But how many points do we got? Oh, you got this much points. How many points do I need to get fired? This much. You're still good. I'm like, okay. So I would have still had a job. But lately, I quit that job, and this job I got fired. And I was trying my best to find a job. That can, that I was getting a decent pay rate, and everybody was underpaying me, or everybody was like, I put in some applications. To some certain jobs, and I got called like 3 or 4, and I went to their interviews and stuff, and some called me back, some didn't. So one that was right here, like 7 minutes away, it was at I think it was a distribution center of IKEA or something like that. So I went to the interview, went to orientation, so I was ready to work, right? But it was like certain days, and I had to like work on Saturdays, and sometimes like I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a big MMA fan, and I watch like a lot of UFC, and I know I couldn't do it, because like I have to be like open on Saturday so I can watch all my fights. And I know it's silly, but you know, that's just how it is. I don't care whichever other day. I'll work any other day except for Saturday. I'll work Saturdays in the morning, but I can't work on nights. But that's what they had me, right? And I was gonna go to work, but then luckily I was already set to go. But then luckily another job called me and be like, hey, this is, you know, you work on this day, so come back on, come over here for because I already went to the interview, so come over here in orientation. So I called IKEA and be like, hey, I can't go. I got another job, but thank you for the opportunities. So I went the other job, and it was the same pay rate. You know, it's not as much as I was making back at the place where I quit. But you know, I just needed to get a job right now just to pay the bills to go by. Because if I don't, it's gonna be hell for me. So, but I just got this job like a week ago, you know, and I've been jobless for like 3 weeks. And it's been horrible. I've been getting money from my savings, and it drained me bad because I have a ton of fucking bills. And it's so stupid, you know. You, instead of getting out of the hole, you dig deep into the hole and get more like stuck in it. And you know, I don't know if you guys know, but I am 28. You know, to be honest, I'm done with this stuff. You know, I really am. I'm gonna pay off my bills, and I'm just gonna keep a normal, basic life. You know, I really don't care to like go forward and spend all this money and buy crap that doesn't even matter. It's not worth buying. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do, I think. So I don't know. At this point, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because obviously I'm just working right now. I'm working 4 days, 3 days off, so each day is 10 hours. So I'm working, you know, the regular 40 hours, and I'm not used to that. You know, I was used to working 12 hours and getting some decent paychecks. And again, you know, everybody will love to work 40 hours and less. You know, I would love that, but I just can't afford it. I have too many bills to like to finish, you know, and the amount I'm making now doesn't cover it. So I'm still kind of like in between. But you know, I'm not worried, you know, because I'm still applying for other jobs. I'm just working this shitty job for now. It's not even, it's very it's an unprofessional job. It's, you know, it's a warehouse. All the managers are douchebags. Supervisors are a bunch of morons. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to run a warehouse. It's over 200 plus employees. It's a fucking shithole, man. It sucks. But the place that I'm at, I've met some good people, you know, pretty funny people, great guys. And you know, that's probably the only good thing about the job. But other than that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I applied for another job, you know, and this is like 30 minutes away, and they called me like to set up an on-site interview. So you know, it was like a phone call. So the recruiter was speaking to me, and I told her everything that I knew, all my stuff, and she liked it. So she forwarded my resume to the hiring manager, whatever. And they said and then she called me back. She was like, "Hey, the manager liked your resume, and we're going to go forward with your application, and sometime next week, which is, you know, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday, they're gonna call me for an interview in person." So I can't wait for that. But this job that I'm talking about right now, 30 minutes away, it's a huge pay difference. So it's more money an hour, and I work Monday to Friday like a normal person does, 8 hours, sometimes 10. So I'm gonna get in the overtime, which I need, and already more an hour. So I'm grateful. And you know, I'm just, you know, waiting on their call pretty much. But for right now, I'm getting under this job, and they slave you like, they slave me like, you know. I've had like my fair share of jobs, and I've never had to work so hard for so little money. You know, it's crazy, and not to mention the fact that this job that I'm at right now, they have a lot of illegals and uh, undocumented workers. There are temps, and you know, it's crazy how this works. I don't know how, but it was a mistake. You know, it was a mistake quitting my original job, not the job that, you know, I was working like an hour away, where the manager was picking on me. No, not that one. The one that I got in October of 2022. It was a mistake quitting that job, but you know, like I said before, you make choices and you don't look back. You know, you have to keep moving forward and seeing what's out there in the end of the tunnel. If you go back, you know, you're probably gonna get hit by a you're probably gonna get hit by a train, you know. So if you go out and you go out deep into the tunnel, you probably see sunlight and you get out of that tunnel. So there's no point in looking back. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I have no choice. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's what I've been, you know, putting myself into. I really hate that I put myself into these difficult situations, you know. And I brought this all to myself, you know. I don't want to point fingers, but a big major problem was that dude that was talking to me all. I could understand him exactly. He asked me if I had experience in this, and you know that he would use words that I would understand, but they mean like another. They mean something else in my own vocabulary, but to him it was another vocabulary. Even he said it when he brought me back to the office. He's like, unfortunately, like, I know maybe we might have had miscommunication, and we didn't really understand each other, but you know, unfortunately, we're gonna have to let you go, you know. And you know, whatever, you know, you know, sometimes, man, sometimes things happen, you know, and I don't really blame anybody. I blame mostly on myself, but I'm gonna give that fucking guy 10% of a fuck up, man. So I'm gonna give him 10%, and I'll give myself 90. I should never quit, you know. Off the bat, I should have just kept it, and if I get points for not coming in or coming in late, I would have just got the points. But that guy played a huge part in this thing too. His name was Farley, and then the other thing, have you guys seen my prior videos? And then some detective showed up at my house, and then more problems, man, got on top of me. I'm like, God damn, can this get any worse, man? I never thought it was gonna get worse. When I got fired, I'm like, okay, so it's not that bad. All I gotta do is just fill out some applications as soon as possible, submit my resume, and get a job before, you know, my bills pile up. And sure as shit, I get a call from the detectives, and they showed up at my doorstep. I'm like, fuck. And then I had to pick up that car from the impound, another like $300, because I had to get a trailer rental so I can drag the car an hour away, man, dude. But all of that is done, you know, and now I'm just, at least I have a job now. I'm working. I'm gonna be able to pay some debt, or at least keep myself from drowning. But you know, that's what it is, guys. That's what it is. It's from my experience, I tell all of you guys to not get yourself in these type of predicaments, because it's hell. Anxiety, you can't sleep, you have nightmares. That's what I've been going through this whole month. I hope May is better. I hope May is really better for me, because April was hell. It was hell. I never want to go back there. And when I was jobless, I had to do some Uber Eats. You know, it wasn't enough. I mean, barely got me by. I was making like, I don't know, like on a good week, probably like, you know, $500 on a good week. And you know, a lot of cheap bastards don't give good tips, so you know, it is whatever. hopefully this month is better for me, and I really do, hope for the best, because I don't know, guys. I don't really consider myself like someone that wants to do harm to people. I just try to be, low key and just stay to myself, and I don't really want to do stuff, that hurts people or talk shit behind their backs. I just lay low, stay to myself, and mind my own business. And for all these things happening to me, it just sucks. But then again, I have no one to blame but myself. Mostly 90%, 10% that fucking dude. But it is what it is. I hope things get better for me. I don't know exactly what you guys, if you guys have any similar problems to mine, but don't get deeper into this. If you have like an opportunity to get a new job or whatever, really think about it. Don't just be like, I quit, go there. I had to learn, and now I'm just like what's the word called? Swifting. I don't know, but just changing jobs, and I don't want to do that. I was at that job for 8 years, and as soon as management changed, I think I just had to go, and then I got the other job that was pretty nice for 5 months, and then I quit that one because I thought I found something else I could do good in. I ended up being fired, and that's a step that I will always remember forever in my life. And it's been so difficult lately, guys. So difficult. Sometimes I've dreamed of just dying or restarting a new life, but obviously it's just a dream. That's irrelevant. The only thing I got is this, my soul, my body, and the only thing I could do is just try to stay alive and fix everything, because it's hell. It is hell. I've never had gone through something so difficult. It was so difficult. I mean, it still is difficult, but not as in the beginning of April. So I'm grateful for the job. I'm grateful for some things that I've had, some problems that I've resolved, put it that way. But I'm still not content. I still feel like I'm getting underpaid. I know what I can do, and I know my work ethic, and I don't. In this job that I'm in right now, I'm solely just there for to pay out my bills, to just stay, to stay in the surface of the ocean without getting drowned. Because if I wouldn't have a job now, I would have drowned a long time ago. So it's, sorry, stupid train. It's a hassle, guys, but it is what it is. I gotta keep moving forward. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. But if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, any other video ideas, let me know. And don't forget to check out my Patreon. I got a lot of pictures, I got some videos there, some personal stuff, and also help your boy, because it's tough. It's only $4.99 to see my Patreon. I really want to see my true loyal fans, if you guys really care. But everything is appreciated. Everything. All you guys commenting my videos, watching my videos. It's a good thing that I have you guys, because at least I have someone to talk to vent to, Alright, guys, it's Friday night. It's midnight, so it's Friday. I'm gonna put another video up later today, so stay tuned for that one. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care and good night.